In the past year, I have read 24 books. That is 2 a month for, about the past year. So today, in this video, I'm going to give you 6 that I think could absolutely give you an advantage or help you with your habits or whatever you're trying to accomplish or get done in 2025. So, the first one that I figured I'd start off with is Courage is Calling by Ryan Holiday. This is a great book because it gives you kind of one of the Stoic virtues, which is courage. Courage is extremely helpful no matter what kind of a situation you're in, where it gives you kind of like the ability to speak up and say, hey, no, this is wrong, or we should do something else, or if you know something's happening, you can kind of tell someone. You have the courage to ask someone a question that could be very important. Stuff like that. It made a big difference for me in 2024. After I read that book, I kind of applied it into my life, and I've seen some incredible things happen. The next book I figured I would this book probably should have been number 1, but it's number 2, Atomic Habits by James Clear. And this is the first book I read because I figured if I can change my habits, then I can read more. So I read this book first, and I think you should too. Atomic Habits is literally gives you the foundation that you need to start good habits, get rid of old ones and the bad ones, and transform your life indefinitely. It can give you the insight you need to start implementing good habits like going to the gym or just anything as simple as drinking more water. So, go check out that book. And by the way, you can get all these books probably at the library. There might be a little bit of weight on them, but they should all be available at a library. So go read them. Or you could get an ebook too. I know the ebooks are a little bit cheaper. I have a Kindle e-reader because there is a book that I'm currently reading called The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. And that is a fantastic book, something I would definitely recommend as well for you to go check out. I just have it on the Kindle version, so I read it on my phone. It's a page a day, 2 pages, because my iPhone is a little bit smaller, and then that thing is smaller than an actual page of a book. But book number 3 that I figured I would share with you guys is Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. This book is pretty big, but it is an absolutely incredible story of how David Goggins turns his life around, and it just proves that anyone, no matter what situation you're in, you can accomplish anything, and you won't just be another statistic. Master your mind. This is a very good one for mindset. And another one that is also good for mindset is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. As you can see, I've kind of went back and reread some of these pages because some of it is absolutely crazy. It's kind of explains how you give too many fucks and you need to stop giving too many. You need to start giving less. F's about what other people think, and it's insane. It's really eye-opening. So go check out this book. I'll just give you kind of an order of which books to read first, because some of these you should read first before other ones. But this book is a counterintuitive approach to living a good life, and I would agree with that. This book kind of goes into a lot of things, actually, but anyway. The next book that I will give you guys is Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. This is a fantastic book, and this is actually a lot thicker than it could be or should be, because it has notes at the end, but it's really only 122 pages, and this was Marcus Aurelius's, pretty much it was his personal diary, and it was never meant for anyone to see it, but then it was found and it got published, and since then it has been a good base for Stoicism, and a lot of people have read this book and completely changed their lives. And it really, if you could just read a passage a day, it's kind of it's got where's the books here? It's got little passages. You could even just read one of those a day, and that could give you an incredible insight into how you can start living your life better. The last book, this actually kind of got ruined because, I don't know, but is this Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. This is the last book that I'm telling you about, but it's definitely not the least powerful. Oh man, I haven't quite finished it, but it is incredible how it kind of helps you tap into the power of your subconscious mind, and it kind of tells you that your brain, your body is like a machine. It isn't a machine, but it's like a machine. It's got all these circuits, it's got all this hardware stored away inside your brain, your heart, and how everything works as one. So it is incredible. So now I'll give you the list that, in the order I think that you should read them in. You don't have to follow this, you can do whatever you want. You have free will. Just because I say something doesn't mean that you have to follow it religiously. But me personally, if I were going to read these 6 books again, the order I would read them in is Atomic Habits first, so that gives you a base, something that you can stack all of this knowledge on top of, and you can build your habit of reading to be better. So read Atomic Habits first, and then after that, I would say Can't Hurt Me. It gives you an incredible story, and it proves that you can accomplish anything you want. So, and then after that, I would suggest probably Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. Sort of, because this gives you kind of the idea that nothing else matters except you. And I mean, your life is pretty much a video game, bro. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to anyone else. You don't have to care what they think. You really don't. It's incredible how so many people do, though. Just picking up my other book that I dropped. And then after that, I would say probably read Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, because this is like kind of like Stoicism. This is the first Stoicism book that I read, and I just got another one. Actually, 2 more. The next 2 Stoicism. I'm not sure if this one is a Stoicism book, but it's kind of, I haven't really looked into it. It's the Metaphysics by Aristotle, and I actually have a book coming today, and that is Letters from a Stoic by Seneca, I believe. So I'm really excited to read that one, because I've been really enjoying the Daily Stoic. That's a good book too. But read Marcus Aurelius' Meditations next. Then after that, probably I would suggest Psycho-Cybernetics to get into the idea that your body is a machine, and you are capable of so much more than you think. And then after that, probably Courageous Calling. So that's my 6 books that I think that you should check out. And a bonus one, number 7, is The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. Again, here, if you need to see all the books, there they are. Go from top to bottom. Take a screenshot. Do whatever you wish. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was a little bit longer than I intended it to be. I meant it to be kind of like just a minute per book, but it is now coming up on close to 10 minutes, maybe 9 minutes. We'll see. Depends how much I edit it. So thank you so much for watching. Start today. Try and go pick up one of those books, because they are absolutely fantastic, and I really hope that you enjoy them. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.